Thank you, everybody, for joining us back here at Lobe Sciences channel. We're, of course, sitting here once again with Chief Executive Officer Phil Young. And Phil, it's been a little bit since I've had you on, but we're sitting here at the end of Q3, and there's been a lot of exciting milestones along the way. So I was hoping I could have you kind of walk through what this quarter had in store for you guys.
Hey, that's great, Michael, and thanks for the opportunity to keep the dialogue going. Yeah, Q3 was a big quarter for the company. We started out very early on filing patents on new chemical entities, stable psilocin compounds. Previously, the literature and the common dogma was you couldn't stabilize psilocin. Psilocin, which is the active moiety of psilocybin, couldn't be stabilized. Well, our scientists were able to stabilize it, and we were able to file patents on 9 new individual chemical entities. Of those, we've chosen 2 that are the best looking of the all the ones we filed, L130 and L131. L130 is a very stable psilocin salt, and then L131 is also a very stable psilocin analog. We plan to take L130 into the clinic in Q4, which I'll discuss later, and L131 will be reserved for use pending the FDA review of an orphan drug application, which we plan to file, and I'll talk further about. But I think the highest point of the Q3 events is our ability to go out, speak to the market, and raise almost $3 million in committed capital. We raised a 1.5 million convertible note from an international venture fund called Canthion. That money is specifically earmarked for our first few clinical trials, which we will be conducting in Australia. And secondly, we went out and completed a private placement, self-directed, to raise about $1.4 million on top of the commitment from Canthion. This gives us plenty of runway to advance our clinical programs. And doing so, we're going to be doing the clinical work almost predominantly in Australia. That allows us the opportunity to take advantage of the Australian government 43.5% rebate on all money spent in Australia. It's a great opportunity for the company, and as such, we have set up an Australian subsidiary, which we'll be announcing the specifics on very shortly.
Yeah, first off, getting to it, if people were telling you guys you can't stabilize psilocin and then you did, congratulations. It's always good to prove people wrong in that front. And it just the fact you guys were able to raise this money just goes to show how strong this narrative is, right? And that people are coming around to the real therapeutic use cases of these compounds, which historically has always been a struggle. So it's good to see things moving forward on that front as well, Phil. It sounds like it was an action-packed quarter. Is there anything else you want to add?
No, not specifically, but I certainly would like to agree with your comments on psilocin. Having this stable psilocin and having the new chemical entity designation for these compounds really sets Lobe in the higher echelons of the psychedelic biotech space. We have compounds that have now demonstrated stability over many months that are going to be able to go into human studies. And we're very excited about that and the opportunity to demonstrate the usefulness of these compounds.
Perfect. Well, Phil, thank you for coming on and sharing your insight. Everybody stay tuned. We'll get you more information over the wire as soon as it comes in. Phil, have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Mike. You too.